with, B.A. These are strong teams that like to mix it up physically.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. And for New Orleans, Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Baller in at the point guard position. And we knew it was coming, but didn't know when. MP has signed his shoe deal.
Jordan Brand is relentless in his pursuit of greatness. MP is the same way. Just a perfect match.
Kept alive. Kicks it out to Jackson from the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Baller. There's the drive. Shots blocked. They recover it. Valanciunas, good. Now Los Angeles with it. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Jackson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Jackson's got 5 now.
Paul George doesn't just score, he can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
And the basket by Williamson.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding. It's rising up off the ground.
To the middle. Here's Baller. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession.
Clippers ball.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Jackson outside. The 3. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Williamson. Second chance effort. And Valanciunas with the lay-in.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
Here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. 3-pointer. The shot that time not on target. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Baller. That 3's off the mark.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. He seems to be rushing shots.
There's Jackson with the 3. They get it back. Zubac down low. And he converts the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Baller. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
The Clippers trail. Jackson outside. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the straight.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the hard. Incredible.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, you can be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Baller. 4-3. Williamson passes to Valanciunas. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Jackson with it. Pass to George. And here's Leonard, covered by Ingram. Ball stolen.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Gotta disguise your intentions better than that.
A nice shot by Baller.
teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Clippers have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And here's Zubats. Up top, George. Valanciunas covering. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
What's the pick used for? It's used for separation. And Paul George got it there.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Here's Baller, defended by Jackson. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Leonard against Valanciunas, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
I feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
And Leonard drops them both. You know, you look at the career of Leonard, he's always been a factor for a title run, Brent.
Well, of course, that was the case in San Antonio when he stepped in to become a leader at such an early age. And then his game, it's just perfectly built for playoffs. He can get anywhere on the floor, he squares up in the mid-range. And, of course, on defense, man, he's tough to deal with.
And early on in the season, some rookies still trying to deal with the speed of the NBA. Brent, how is that transition for you?
Yeah, I think there's just so much going on outside of the game as well, BA. So you take maybe the first 20 games or a couple of road trips to understand the tempo and pace at which you travel with, and have to pack and unpack and make the bus and make the shoot around. Just a lot going on. So maybe 2 months for rookies before they start to feel settled in.
Jackson got a hand on it. Here's Baller. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
So go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
Here he goes. A nice shot by Baller.
Yeah, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Jackson finds Leonard.
He's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
To the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Inside, here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And it's the Clippers' ball, trailing by 2. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
And the shot goes.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Baller. Second chance shot. Deflected. Now here's Jackson. 7 points in the game.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Hayes is checked in for the Pelicans. Hart comes in for Alexander Walker. And the Clippers making a change here. George against Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George's shot is off. Ingram with the ball. And Ibaka picks him up defensively. Baller's shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Leonard outside. To the inside. The Clippers rebound. It's deflected.
Yeah, that shot didn't stand a chance. Can't sleep on JVs.
Clippers substitution.
Pass to Jackson. Fires the three. No luck on that one.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Zion at power forward with Valanciunas at center. Alexander Walker and Ingram are on the wing, and it's Baller in at point guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
The jumper is so consistent for Jackson. He's got a great touch on his shot and good accuracy as well.
Here's Baller. 16 points for him. Down low. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Ingram against George. Leonard right side. Lots of room. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Leonard's got 13.
Consistent shooter from all 3 levels. Roy Leonard, the first option they typically look for, and for very good reason. You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. And so he hits both. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
Baller nails it from beyond the arc. 23 points in the game.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Jackson outside. Now here's Leonard. Defense is right there. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Pelicans have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Baller. Leonard defending. Here's Baller. No good with the triple. The Clippers have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter.
And there's just one foul now here for the penalty.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, my, oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And so here are the Clippers. A 12-point game. Oh, it's stolen. There's the drive. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react and just, oh man, he just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it. But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
They get it back. And George with some nice D.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Leonard finds Jackson. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
3 points.
Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Oh, he dialed that one up from long distance.
He's been dropping him in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
George outside. Pass to Leonard. Over Ingram. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting just around 39% in the second quarter. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You too.
So it's the Pelicans now. Now Jackson. He's got 12. And he's going for the oop here. He got a piece of it. To the paint. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
It looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh, amazing indeed. But getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Pass to George. And he drops it in from the low post. George has got 6.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
To the middle. Valanciunas. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
He has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
George outside. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta. 11 points in the game.
And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Jackson gets the bucket.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
New Orleans calls timeout.
And Paul George just had such a fantastic year on the wing. Maybe a career season for him last year.
New Orleans in the lead. He takes it in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And with George and his efficiency, Brett, it took a huge step up last season.
And I think B.A., he was just locked in. After the disappointing finish and getting ousted in the playoffs the way they did the year before, he was just on a mission all season long to prove that he could get them back there and that he was going to be a big reason why.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Inside, Valanciunas. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Excellent display of strength from Valanciunas. Didn't seem to be bothered by the contact.
George outside. It's stolen by Ingram. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hart's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. And they get it back. Jackson with room to fire. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Jackson's got 12 now in this quarter. Down low. Here's Baller. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got his 4th assist with that last one. We've got 1:48 left in the second. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
With impressive quickness.
So that's the end of the first half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out. Teams will make substitutions. Jackson, pass to Leonard. Jackson on the wing. To the paint. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
If that play never gets old, the pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the inside. And there's Jackson on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, with Leonard on the floor, the team's always going to function a little bit better as a whole. And some of that comes from his unselfish play.
Pass to Williamson. Now Valanciunas. He's guarded by Zubac. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 16.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Here's Jackson. Give him 23. On the take. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
But they just continue to dominate the boards.
To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And again, just watching Zion's leaping ability, gets over the defense, easily finds the rim.
Leonard outside. Inside, here's Zubac. It's tipped, and he gets it back. And they'll get another chance. Jackson outside. They shoot again. And Zubac with the lay-in. Zubac has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
Baller. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Jackson gets the bucket. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Driving inside. Count it. He's got 36 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Leonard outside. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Great dribble move there. Kawhi using refined ball handling skills to get wherever he needs to on the floor.
Here's Baller. Misses in close. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Down low. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Oh, George with a steal. Offensive board. And that one good. George has got 8.
And Paul George can take advantage of the length he has to make extra possessions like that happen.
Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Morris.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
That's good from Williamson.
There's such an aura around the way that Zion Williamson has come into the league. Such a different player, the way he moves, the way he jumps. There's no doubt that everybody has an eye on Zion.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The Pelicans have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's Baller. Good work defensively by Leonard.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
The Pelicans pull it in. They've led by as many as 14. Going inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Team on Leonard. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. This one for 3. No luck on that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
To the paint. There's the steal. Here's Williamson. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Leonard can't get it to go. For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Ingram. Rebound by the Clippers. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. George for three, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Yeah, when he opens up his offensive arsenal to knock down threes, PG could be an MVP caliber player.
Pass to Bowler. Outside Ingram. Here's Bowler. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. He's got 40 now.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Jackson finds Zubats to the middle. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Ingram. To the inside. Williamson with the bucket. And now a 10-point New Orleans lead. Los Angeles has gotten only one three-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Jackson gets the bucket.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Timeout called. The Pelicans.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
For New Orleans. Aaron Gomez is checked in for Zion Williamson. Hayes comes in for Marshall. And Hart subbed in for Alexander Walker. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game. And he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
Pass to Batum. Back to George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
That's good from George. Satoransky, he's checked in for Ingram. George hits them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Bowler. Offensive rebound. Hayes, shot's good. Hayes has got 4 points this quarter.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Bledsoe. And there's the rejection. Pass to Hurt. Here's Bowler. Down low. Deflects the pass. Inside. Here's Batum. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Assisted.
Batum's got 6.
Bledsoe.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
Here's Bowler. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Bledsoe. Tight defense on her. And he lays it up and in. Bledsoe's got his second basket.
And how about the quickness of Bledsoe? Excels at leaking out and scoring off the fast break situation.
George outside. George draws the double to the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Hernan Gomez gets the bucket.
Beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts on the offensive glass.
Bledsoe outside. George outside to the middle. Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
And this is where the big guy's confused with Serge's ability to shoot it. You got to hunt him down or he'll hurt you.
New Orleans calls timeout.
When you look at Serge Ibaka's defense, I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
Rams checked in for the Pelicans. New Orleans in the lead. Saturansky outside.
Coming onto the
It's going with a whole new group out there. From deep. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Alexander Walker and Ingram are on the wing. Zion at power forward with Valanciunas at center. And it's Baller in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5. And you know, Grant, with Ibaka on defense, for a while he was one of the best shot blockers in the league.
And he still changes shots, just doesn't block them. He's also more disciplined on leaving his feet. I mean, he can still turn a few shots away every so often.
Here's Leonard. And that one's long.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Williamson left side. Pass to Baller from behind the arc. And the Pelicans get it back. That one goes. Count it. And now it's an 8-point New Orleans lead.
He's delivering for his team when it matters most.
Leonard with the ball. And the dunk by Leonard.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
For New Orleans, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Ingram on the wing. Pass to Baller. There's the triple. Here's Alexander Walker. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Leonard can't get it to go. Here's Baller. George defending. Valanciunas, good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Zubats. Now here's George. Leonard outside. Inside. Tips.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slip feed. Valanciunas has got 18 points now here in the second half. Los Angeles has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow. So impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
You know, his standout performance made all the difference coming off a tough loss in their last game. He was on a mission to make sure they didn't lose 2 in a row.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, they are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
On offense, here are the Clippers. Down by 12. And George with the basket on the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 7 assists in the game, and New Orleans shooting it with confidence, 54% so far. Pass to Alexander Walker. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The guy's got some of the best hands in the league. Paul George instincts right there. Pokes that ball away.
Here's Baller, defended by Jackson. Baller's shot is off.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
It's blocked, and they get it back. Tries yet again, and he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Baller, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
That'll be his 5th personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for New Orleans.
The Clippers trail. Jackson, pass to Leonard. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a display of court awareness from Jackson. Coaches value guys who can effectively execute in pick and rolls.
Williamson left side. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Baller. No good from outside.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Valanciunas, good.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Now here's George. He's covered closely. Covered by Williamson. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Double team on Leonard. The shot. The shot misses. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Right wing. Here's Baller. Here's Valanciunas. Doesn't go for him. And here's Leonard with the drive. And the dunk by Leonard.
What an athlete as Kawhi gets a step on the D, and they're helpless.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Baller. Defended by Jackson. The offensive rebound. It's good. Valanciunas has got 38 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
He's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And that one drops.
That's a pretty sweet dish there by Paul George. Just selfless on that play.
To the paint. And he makes it on the layup. Now just a 5-point New Orleans lead.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Leonard on the take. Goes up again. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Well, we've seen teams go all in to acquire Kawhi Leonard. Easy to see why. He just changes the course of a franchise. Any team he's on legitimately has a chance to win a title.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Down low. Zubac with the steal. It's George on the wing. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second half.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Jackson on the wing. From downtown, Pelicans cleared away. They've led by as many as 14. Into the lane.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
There's 37 seconds left in the game. Blocked! And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 32 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
Yep, that one goes.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket for this team more and more? It's Kawhi.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
That's his third personal foul. 15 fouls.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They trail by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the